So if you are new to the page, welcome. I'm Julie Samako, owner of Southern Charm Wreaths, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. We're going to be making a gnome wreath today, and one of your biggest takeaways is going to learn how to attach a plush doll to your wreaths. We've got all my flowers over here. This is the place where I'm getting the supplies. It's called Trends and Gems. They're on Etsy. All of these items came from there. And if you find their page, you can click on a shop section that says As Seen on Southern Charm Wreaths. And then that's how you can access all of the supplies you see me make. All right, including, look at this little gnome. How cute. With his little bunny slippers. Oh my gosh. You guys, gnomes are so popular. This is the fun part. It's a little on the tricky side. I've got to feel for, there's a little bag of sand. I was trying to get, I think his little beard is shedding. There's a little bag of sand in here, and I've got to get that out. So what I'm going to do is feel for the heaviness on one side, and then I'm going to cut over here where it feels very empty right there. Let's see, where's the back? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I'm going to be more towards the back. And my goal is not to cut the bag on the inside. Believe it or not, all of this is, it's just a bag of sand, and that helps to keep this gnome weighted. So you could keep this if you want. You know, what I like to do is keep it for some of my silk flower arrangements and put it in the bottom, and it makes it feel heavy on the bottom of my silk flower arrangements. Okay, so now I'm going to just put this over on over the trash. And I'm going to find my stapler. You can sew, if you want to take the time to sew this up, you can. I'm just going to pull some of that batting down towards the bottom to fill that little hole up. And then I'm just going to staple this butt back together. He's had hemorrhoid surgery. Let's just call it that. There we go. And now he's not very heavy, so he's very lightweight. What do we want to call him? We should give him a little name. All right, here's what one of the good things about this is there's wire in the ears, so we can bend it just like that and give it a little shape to the ears. And then we've got wire in our hat, so we can bend this guy just like that. Cute, cute, cute. So you can bend. All right, now the next thing I want to do is add him to the wreath. I really do want to have that little bunny butt sticking out on the back side. So I pulled foam thinking I might need it, but now I don't think I do. Let's go ahead and add it. What the heck? So some people are saying he had gnome surgery. How funny. I don't think these are going to be long enough, so I'm going to just double these up. weird zip ties. They have these little knobs on the end. I accidentally purchased the wrong kind, so I'm just working with it. Just gonna work with it. So we're gonna zip tie our foam to the wreath. Gonna spread this on. We're gonna get this attached. Teresa's counting down the days to wreath retreat. Y'all, I am so excited. That is going to be so much fun. Y'all, a lot of work goes involved with that. But as long as my attendees don't see it, all the work, all is good. All is good. But it's going to be fun. So we're going to have a group of 30 women getting together, and we're going to be wreath making. We're going to be making some wreaths and some centerpieces. So we're going to be doing that. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Teresa. I think we're good with this. I'm not too worried about some of the foam showing. I think we can hide that with some of our flowers. So Lisa's asking how we're attaching the moss, and I'm just using floral pens, Lisa. Just floral pens. You can get those anywhere that sell the craft stuff. So a lot of times when I come on here and I do a Facebook Live, I have not practiced the wreath that I'm gonna make. Like I've not made this wreath before. I'm just trying to put something together for you guys different. So this is something that I've not really tried, and you guys get to come along with me. And if I make a mistake, y'all let me know. Y'all get to tell me when things are not looking right. So the gnome, all of the supplies used for this craft today came from Trends and Gems. There is my affiliate link for your convenience. Probably would be easy to put this up on my easel and do it. But who's about easy today? We're just gonna knock it out. So we've got a hem attached to the bottom. Now I'm going to attach them up here. I'm going to keep shaking to make sure he is not going anywhere. And today we're working with a gnome. How cute. All right. So now that our gnome's attached, let's do a bow. And with bows, you can do a bow, you can use a bow machine, or you can hand tie. I personally prefer to hand tie, but I know that some people suffer with arthritis or something, and you know, you might need to use a bow machine. I can understand that, but I prefer to hand tie my bows. So again, all these supplies came from Trends and Gems. I'm just going to pinch and then measure out 12 inches. Just going to pinch, measure out the 12 inches. This is a really pretty ribbon. So we've got a little X shape on our bow. And now we're going to add some, I think I'm going to use this this hot pink ribbon. Not really hot pink, it's more of a baby pink, but it's got a little iridescent shine to it. So we're going to measure out the 12 inches. So that is right there. Just making sure we're still good. And I think I'm going to do one more loop of this. So once you have your loops in your hand, I put all the ribbon streamers, so all my tails are behind my loops, and then I turn it over and I lift up my pointer finger right here, and this is where I'm going to slide in the wire, bring it to the front, and then twist. So the gnome Carl came from Trends and Gems. I posted the link here, and it's also at the top of the video. All these supplies came from there. All right, and we have our gnome here, so I think I'm just going to put the bow over on the opposite side for my group members should be able to tell you why I'm putting the bow on the opposite side of the gnome. We're doing it for balance. This is really pretty ribbon. I love it. It's very feminine. Perfect for spring. Now, I never know how long I want my tails to be, so I typically keep them a little bit on the large side. Okay. So this is what we have. We are off to the races. Hold on, I'm missing my... Okay. All right, the next thing I like to do is green my wreath. So we've got some greenery here, and we've got some greenery here. So again, all my supplies came from Trends and Gems, and I am going to paste, well, now it's not letting me paste it in. It's going to try to give you my affiliate link for your convenience. Interesting. So this one has little shoots that come off the main stem. These tags, man. And I'm going to use my steel pick machine. So you put a steel pick on the end. You could use a wooden floral pick if you want, but you're going to use a pick if for some reason you need the stem to be a little bit more sturdy, or for example, see how this is very short? I need length. But when you start your wreath making, you guys just get started. You don't have to, don't worry about being so perfect. There really isn't anything that you can't fix without, with your you can always fix stuff with hot glue, right? Don't be worried about not being perfect. Just get started. All right, well, let's see. It might be a little long, but we're going to go with it for right now. I feel like I need some greenery down here, so we'll add some greenery, but I'm going to make these shorter. I'm just going to use the wire. There's the wire. I wired these two together, and now I'm going to put a little glue on and stick it into the styrofoam. So here we've got a start. All right, so now we're going to be using some more greenery. I really love greenery. And I love that Trends and Gems has a great selection to feed my greenery addiction. One of the things when I first started, yes, Ramona, absolutely, absolutely, giving God all the credit for sure. I have to say this is not my talent. This is not mine. This is on loan from the Lord. But when I first started wreath making, greenery was very hard to find. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to divide this. And now there's so much greenery everywhere. I love, love, love it. I'm so happy. All right, let's see. This one fell off, but that's okay. We could still use it. When you're looking at your pieces to divide, you just pay attention to the sections, spread them out. All right, and then find a place to divide. So I'm going to divide it right there. All right, so we're just going to start attaching. So I'm going to do some at the top and some at the bottom. Oh, this is looking so pretty. Sometimes I think I could just get I just would love just green. Just green. But did you see how much I divided the greenery? I didn't leave it long. I definitely divided it so that we can get more spread with it. Not to get glue all over my Mr. Bunny. Did we name him yet? All right, let's see. Where do I want this guy? I think we'll put some over here under his hat. Do you see how that just like really gives movement onto the wreath? So here is what we have. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Nothing says spring, Lent, Easter like lavender. I just love lavender for springtime, don't you? So we're going to use this lavender baby's breath bush. This is going to be our filler. So y'all know what we did, right? What we put on first was our focal piece, which is the gnome. And then we added our bow for balance, and then we just filled in around the bow. Right now I'm gonna have to figure out how much. So when, you know, this is really good greenery too, when you can move it up and down. I love that. And if it comes like this, do you see how it's like flat? Like if I turn it right here, it's flat. If you take the time to just swivel a few of these around and then bend, you see how it just gives it a little bit more shape. I love the little, just a little hint of this lavender. It's just really pretty. I'm trying to find where I'm going to put this. I think we're done. So I'm going to look. It's amazing all the glue strings I see when I hold it up into the light. And then I'm just going to trim off anything in the back that might look, anything that's poking out. All right, here's our little tail. Let's get this cleaned up. Okay, see, there's some pipe, what are those zip ties are showing right here? So I'm just going to, remember I did a little pick from our leftover leaves. I'm just going to stick that right in here. I think I have to do this later. I might have to get something a little flatter to get on this. This is not sticking in pretty good. Let's do it this way. How about we just do it this way? I'm going to just glue one on top. Okay, I have to get my lint brush to clean them up on the back. And I think we're done, y'all. May need to clear out a little path for his face and fluff, but look how cute this turned out. A garden gnome, an Easter garden gnome. He is in his little Easter, can you see the little bunny slippers that he has? Little bunny slippers on. He is ready for the Easter bunny. If you wanted to, you could definitely put Easter eggs. Y'all want to add some Easter eggs? So these are just from, you can find these anywhere, you know, like Hobby Lobby. I think the eggs just add a little bit of mystery. I love it when we can add something into the design that sort of adds to its story. So right when I said, oh, he's, you know, looks like he's in the garden looking for some Easter eggs, well then I thought, well, we need to add some Easter eggs. So anytime you can have a little bit of a story going on with your designs, it makes it just so much more fun. There we go. There we go. So we've got some Easter eggs hiding throughout. We've got our garden gnome with his bunny slippers on. And he is hiding and hunting Easter eggs. So this is going to be ready to list in my Etsy shop. Hopefully tonight if I can get my act together. Or you could just message me or comment below if you're interested in this wreath. But I think he turned out super cute. I hope you learned something. I hope I inspired you. Just don't hesitate. A lot of times we see things and we get worried about trying. Just try. You never know what you can accomplish, and if you don't try. If I never tried, I never would have gotten to where I'm at today. I really just think that don't try to be so perfect. A lot of times, I mean, if anybody were to look at this, this isn't really, I mean, this is not, it just looks like it's from a garden. It looks like we went out to the garden and just put all this stuff on it, right? It's not anything like structured. I think a lot of people see structured stuff and they get a little intimidated. Don't feel like that. You can do the garden style is an easier method for you to do. And we've got supplies, you know, some really good quality supplies, like I mentioned here on the page right there. And you almost can't go wrong. Just have fun. Really just have fun. So this is a wreath that is good. It's beautiful. It's got a little story involved with it. I had fun making it. So your crafting and your wreath making is almost like twofold, threefold, right? You're taking some time off from your crazy hectic day to craft, which is very beneficial to your mind, your body, and your soul. Then you can sell or give away as a gift or just enjoy it on your own door, giving you even more enjoyment. So don't be afraid to start. You'd be amazed at how it really can change and impact your life. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Don't forget to please, if you're new to the page, just subscribe to my Facebook page and follow along to get notifications the next time I upload or go live. And if you're watching the replay over on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel over there and ring the bell icon because I also go live on my YouTube channel. All right, you guys, thanks a lot for joining me. Again, I hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon. And if I don't see or talk to you, happy Easter.